Website or Facebook? That is the question, right? Like I'm sure you're wondering as a driving school instructor if you should be advertising your services on your website or on Facebook. And I'm pretty sure that people told you, well, that websites are better, or that Facebook is better, or that even Instagram or all these things are better, right? And I'm pretty sure you have your personal opinion as well, right? You probably have a website, you probably have a Facebook page, and you probably have an Instagram account, right? Well, let me tell you a few things. First of all, there was a study, just a few weeks ago, um, that asked a very simple question, which was, if you could only pick one between a website and a Facebook page, which one would you pick? And the answers were very obvious. I think 90% of people said, without a doubt, I would take the Facebook page. And it got me thinking about why people were driving school instructors, just like you, were thinking this way, right? And there's a few things that I compiled and hopefully it makes sense. Well, most likely as a driving school, you have a website, right? You were told to have a website. You created a website when you started, and hopefully, that website is not too old looking. Like most of the time, people create a website, but then they never manage it, they never add content, they never do any maintenance, and they complain that the website is not ranking up in the rankings, right? On Google, for example. But if you have a Facebook page, you probably spend a lot of time on Facebook, and therefore you probably post a picture here and there. Probably tag a few people. You have your page up to date. You post a few pictures of your car, or you tell a story. You do shares and so on and so forth. And what I'm gonna tell you is that both are just equally important. Let me give you an example. If you're looking for shoes, would you rather go to the mall, or would you rather go to a specialized store that is known to make the exact type of shoes you're looking for? Personally, it all depends, right? Are you looking for a specific type of shoes, or are you just looking to go to the mall for, different type of reasons, right? This is exactly what's happening with a Facebook page and a website. When you go to Facebook, it's like going to a mall. You go to Facebook for a lot of things. You go to see what's up, to see the news, to see what people are up to maybe post something about your driving school since you're on your Facebook account anyway. But more importantly, you go on Facebook and there's just a lot, right? The same way you would go to the mall and you might get a coffee with someone, you might go for food, you may go to health store, you may go to a body, a sports store, you may go to a shoe store even, right? And you end up finding different opportunities that you might do all at once. But when you're really looking for one type of service or product, then you probably want to go to a specialized store, right? And that's how you end up in a shoe store and end up buying your shoe from them, right? So why did you go to the shoe store? You went to the shoe store because they're so well known for what they do that you decided to go specifically to that store, right? It's the same between a Facebook account or a Facebook page and a website, right? When you go to Facebook, you go for a various number of reasons, right? When you go to a website, you go specifically for that reason, right? When you're looking for something on Google, you want to make sure you're on top of the rankings, but you haven't updated your website for such a long time, and therefore you think, well, websites don't work. Whereas on Facebook, you're being more active. You see people going on there, you see there's more audience, and so on and so forth. And you're seeing more results. People are actually contacting you, people are sharing your information, and so on and so forth. And I'm sure that if I ask you today, do you get most of your business from your website? Do you get most of your business from your Facebook page? You're probably going to tell me that it's from your Facebook page. The same way that if I ask you, well, do you prefer your website or your Facebook page? You're most likely going to say your Facebook page because that's where you see the most engagement, right? And I think that's the main mistake. Driving school instructor as well as other business owners don't realize that websites and Facebook page should work almost hand in hand. They should work together because not everyone is going on Facebook and not everyone is going on Google to search for driving schools, right? It all depends on your needs, and there are many people out there. But you need to be able to put equal amount of time and work onto your website and onto your Facebook page so that they work together. And so you don't have to rely just on one source. What if Facebook closes tomorrow? Well, you still have your website. If your website doesn't rank well, then you need to work towards getting it to rank well. And so you can actually use your website as a tool, right? So to answer the question, yes, I think website and Facebook page are equally important. You should put an equal amount of time between one and the other. And most of the time, I'm sure that you were thought that your website is not working because you're not seeing anything, but most likely you haven't updated it in a long time, right? People are now putting more amount of effort into Facebook, so that's why you need to make sure that all your channels or all the channels that you decide to work on, whether it's your website, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Google Ads, and so on and so forth, are equally working for you. So here's the video between what to choose between a Facebook page and a website, and I hope you liked it.